The biggest mistake, the money thing nobody tells you about. So you work hard, right? You even get a little raise. You save some money. But dude, every single year, you feel like you're getting poorer. Milk went up, rent went up, and your savings just sitting there losing the race without even moving. You've been told it's your fault. You spend too much, you can't budget. But what if the problem isn't you? What if the problem is the actual money itself? Trust me, bro, it goes deeper. This isn't crypto bro talk or gold bug conspiracy stuff. This is about the biggest systemic mistake in human history. A mistake that was literally designed to fail. And it's failing right now in your wallet. Welcome to the story of the biggest mistake, the financial lie that makes you run faster and faster just to stay in the same spot. And it all started with one simple promise. Trust us. Look, for thousands of years, money was simple. It was backed by something real. Gold, silver, or those giant stones on a random island. It was a promise you could actually trust. Then came the 20th century. Wars were expensive. You know, governments needed to spend and absolutely hated the idea of being limited by some dusty vault full of gold. The mistake wasn't one single event. It was like a slow, calculated shift. First, they limited convertibility, then they suspended it. And finally, in 1971, President Nixon made the final catastrophic decision. He ended the gold standard completely. This was the birth of fiat money. Money that's only valuable because the government says it is. It's backed by nothing but trust. And the promise of future taxes? Trust me, bro. And here's the mistake. Once you remove that gold chain, you remove the only thing stopping the government from printing money whenever they feel like it. They didn't just give themselves a license to print money. They gave themselves a license to steal your future purchasing power. And they called it monetary policy. Fancy name, right? Okay, here's where it gets wild. The biggest mistake of the fiat system is that money is created as debt. When a bank gives you a loan for a house, they don't take that money from some vault. They literally just type it into existence. I'm not joking. But here's the catch, and this is important. They create the principal, but they don't create the interest. Think about it for a second. If all money is a loan, and every loan requires interest, where does the money to pay the interest come from? It has to be borrowed into existence too. This is the engine of the mistake. The system is mathematically designed to require exponential, never-ending debt growth. If the debt stops growing, the money supply shrinks, and the whole economy collapses. Trust me, bro, it's wild. The central bank's job isn't to protect your saving. If you want more videos exposing the dumb decisions humans made, the ones that shape the world you live in today, hit that like button before inflation makes it cost money too. Subscribe to Egg Talks, where I take complicated topics and roast them until they make sense.